Welcome to Empower. I thank God He's given us another day to be together as we proclaim His goodness over our lives. This is the day the Lord has made, and we continue to rejoice and be glad in it. My name is Beatrice Chuchu, and this is Empower, the program that we focus on people and workplace. We continue to shine, whether it is informal or formal setup, because God has placed us in those areas, those assignments, those places that we are working for a reason. And for that case, we are going to continue encouraging us so that we can continue being who God made us to be. Today, I'm not alone as we continue to discuss with young people to see how they are shining in the marketplace, because it is possible to serve the Lord as you work and do what is required of you. I have a special, beautiful lady with us today. Now to invite her to say hello to us, introduce herself, then we can move forward. Welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Ruth Kihonge, a business lady, and I'm happy to be in the marketplace because I know that is where God have called me to be, and I am grateful.
Wow. Ruth, welcome to Empower.
Thank you.
And when I speak with young people who are doing business, I get interested. Because most young people, they want to be employed, even when you are growing up.
Yeah.
I want to be employed as this, I want to be employed as this. But I would love to hear, after high school, what did you do in school?
So after high school, I got a chance to do hospitality and management, and I was doing catering, and I was very comfortable with it because I love serving people. Because one thing I came to realize is that I am saved to serve.
Wow.
So in hospitality and management, we were serving. And I got to interact with people.
Yes.
And the way I interacted with people, it is how I got courage to serve. So I did hospitality for a few years, and I decided to start a business.
So maybe just to cut you short,
Yeah.
you do in school, you do hospitality.
Yeah.
When you're doing hospitality, maybe you can explain to someone, you know, sometimes you may think hospitality is something to do with the hospital or something. What is it? for someone to well understand.
So hospitality, it is under catering, and it have many various things like cooking. You can be a waitress. So I served as a waitress in some restaurant. After I was done with schooling of hospitality, I got a chance to work in one of restaurants here in Nairobi. And after there, I was employed in another company called Kakuzi.
Still?
Not under the hospitality. So I had to take a break in hospitality. I got a chance to go and serve in Kakuzi. Then after all, then I came back to hospitality again, because I had that passion to serve. And after I did with the serving in hospitality, and I found it that, can I do business? Because I was feeling in my heart that in business you interact with people, and you learn to hear what people they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe before I get to your business, hospitality, you got a job in hospitality and you served.
Yeah.
Maybe there are people serving in hospitality and they love it.
Yeah.
Maybe others also aspire to work, to follow such a line.
Yeah.
So maybe what are the benefits, or what are the good things that you experienced or you achieved in hospitality that would actually make someone feel encouraged to go to that line?
In hospitality, you know, you interact with people, how I served them. One thing I came to learn that when you are serving people, it's good always to smile to your customer. No matter how your night was, no matter your mood is, the first thing, you are supposed to welcome customer with a smile. And when you serve that customer well, that customer, when he or she is requesting the things that she wants to eat, you feel comfortable serving them. Yeah.
Wow, so it doesn't matter how your night was.
Yeah.
Even if you're upset.
You have to put a smile on your face.
Wow. Do you learn that in school? Because sometimes it's so hard to fake it.
Yeah, sometimes you can fake it, but you have to be good presentable so that I tell people you don't sell your commodity. You sell your services. So the moment you serve that customer well, will come back tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, because even your problems are not my problem as a customer.
Very true. Very true.
So you have really to serve me and give me the service I deserve.
Yeah.
And what were the challenges that you faced in hospitality? Because I believe there were some.
There were some challenges, and that's why I chose to come to business, because I needed somewhere I can be very flexible, because I love going to mission. So I found it when I am employed, I don't have so much time to go out to serve God in mission. So I found it to start a business, I being myself manager, so that I can also serve God, because I started serving God when I was young. I was raised by good parents who love God. My dad is a pastor.
Wow.
So I started serving God when I was young, and I loved serving God. Going to high school, I served there as a CU chair lady. So when I came out, I needed somewhere I can serve God. So when I am employed, I could have the little time to go out. So I needed to be in marketplace, to do business, so that I can have time also to serve God. And I really enjoyed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. But I want to just go back. You work in hospitality.
Yeah.
You get to Kakuzi. What are you doing in Kakuzi?
Kakuzi, we were doing packages for avocados
packages.
that are imported outside the country. Yeah.
And then again, you went back to hospitality.
Yeah.
Why? What had provoked this move from hospitality, go to this opportunity in Kakuzi, then again back? Why that movement?
I think the impression of serving. I love serving people. You know, there in Kakuzi, you are doing package, you are not interacting with people.
Were you going there because the job had ended in the other restaurant, or it's so like a better opportunity? What made that?
I got the opportunity, so I joined, and I worked there for a contract. When the duration of my contract ended, so I came back to my career. Yeah.
It's quite interesting. For how long now again did you stay after you've come back now? You do some, then again you're going to transition to business.
I think I started the business back in 2017. And the good thing is that I could do business and still being employed. So when I started business back 2017, I did it for a few years. Before then I got back to hospitality, where I was then again employed to one of the restaurants near our home. So I worked there. Then I find it that why not go to what I really love, to do business. So I stopped. I went back to marketplace. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Now, how did you start it? Did you have maybe to accumulate funds, or maybe someone can be listening to you and wondering, okay, you're working, you've started a business. Of course, we have not said which business it is, but I'm just thinking, how did you plan it to start? Because I'm thinking you don't just wake up and start.
So my beginning was small, but I was encouraged by the word of God, because the word of God said, never despise a humble beginning. So my first business I started with 100,000 shilling. So I was introduced by my brother-in-law, and I went to Gikomba. I bought some pair of shoes. That's how I started the business.
That capital was really huge, yeah? 100,000. You had gotten it out of savings, or how did you get the money?
Out of saving.
Wow.
Yeah. So I went to Gikomba. I bought some pair of shoes. I came, I sold them, and I found it that it is good.
You're making something.
I'm making something. Yeah.
Now, do I have to start selling shoes with 100,000, or maybe can I start with less? Because
Yeah.
sometimes you may not have the 100. Even I try to save, maybe I may not be able to get the 100. So can someone also start, the way you looked at that business, can someone start a business with less than that amount? Because sometimes they may look like it's huge to some people.
I usually tell the young that you can start with what you have.
Yeah.
Many times that we see like, I need to have a big capital to start a business, but
Yes.
whatever you have in your hand, start with it. You know, God was telling Moses, what do you have in your hand? So that he can make the Red Sea to depart. So I tell the young people that whatever you have is what God gonna use to multiply it. So you may start with something less, even a 50 shilling. I usually encourage the young that business start when you wake up and you start doing something.
Yes.
You can't be on bed all throughout. You say you want to start a business. You must wake up, whatever you have, the little you have, go out, find something you can do, because there is a lot that you can do in the marketplace. And I have come to see that business, it have 4 different stages. The first one is the idea stage. In idea stage is where God drop an idea in your mind. So the good thing in this stage, the first stage, pray first. Ask God, this idea, it is you have given me, because what I know is that whatever God give you, gonna sustain it. So in the idea stage, take your time to pray first, because marketplace is a system, and everything starts in spiritual realm. Why not start by praying and fasting? Because I remember the business that I'm in, I started last year. So I took time to pray and fast and to seek the Lord, that I may know that God is the center of it. I prayed and I started it, because after the idea stage, you come to the second stage where it is called starter stage, where you start. Whatever God have brought into your mind, the idea, you implement it. By starter stage, you can have a plan over your business. After you have planned your business, look what you're gonna sell. Then the third stage is the profitable stage. Profitable stage, I tell people, is where you have sale minus cost, it is profit.
At least you're making something.
Yeah. You know, many people are in business, but they don't make profit.
It's just changing money.
Yeah. So here is where you are getting something. And you know, many people, they think that I'm going to wake up, start business, and I will start making a lot of profit.
That is what is in our minds, yeah?
Yeah. But it is good to know there is a process to undergo.
Interesting.
Here you make profit. So there is those stages that someone gonna undergo.
So those are 3.
Yeah.
And I know we'll take a short break, then we'll go to the 4th one. But I want to go back to, allow me to go back to those stages as we come back, because our time is up for the first session. Because it's quite interesting, and I think we need to discuss more there. I'm learning. You know, it is good to learn as we continue this program, and I believe you're together with us. Please don't go far. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. We'll be right back.